Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're gonna be refreshing my Halloween hair color. So I'm sure you were like, bitch, you just dyed your hair. For you, yes I did. For me, it's been a few weeks since I dyed it. I did swim in a lake a few times. I've washed it in hot water. So it's time to refresh my color because I'm not ready to let it go yet. Normally it would be a good thing for my hair to fade, but I am not ready to depart yet. It's still September. It is fading beautifully though. This purple is fading to a silvery white color, and then the green is also fading to like a silvery platinum on the ends. I cannot recommend Underground Cosmetics enough. It is fading beautifully. Like literally it's fading right back to a platinum blonde. I wish I had more of their hair color to touch it up with, but I don't. And I have a lot of other brands back here that I need to use. So we're gonna be using Lunar Tides today to refresh my hair color. Look at these. Oh, these. So beautiful. Right now I'm looking a little bit like a spring chicken, and I'm trying to look like a Halloween spooky bitch, okay? We're gonna go from spring chicken to Halloween ghost, all right? The pastels have got to go. Let's run through the color I'm using. I'm using Neon Lime for the green. Then I'm using Lunar Tides Nightshade with a little bit of Plum Purple in there. And then I did dilute that with some conditioner. I don't want it to be extremely dark purple because it's gonna bleed all over the place, especially having green next to the purple. I don't want them to bleed on each other, so I did dilute that color a little bit. Plum Purple has more of a pinky undertone to it, and the Nightshade has more of a cooler blue undertone. I wanted to add some of the plum in there because, as you can see, my hair is already fading extremely ashy and cool toned. So I wanted to add a little bit of pink in there to bring back some warmth, make it a little bit more of a neutral color. And oh my God, these two colors together are literally perfect. I cannot wait for these to be on my hair right now. I'm gonna go ahead and section everything off. It's gonna take me a minute to make sure I section everything evenly and I don't have any purple in the green section. So let me section everything off. We're gonna start applying. Hair is sectioned off into 4 sections. I tried, it's not even, but honestly it's kind of hard to separate them because all the colors are fading back to like a silvery blonde color. So they actually look pretty similar, even though it's like purple and green, which are like opposites. They blend in very well because they're fading to like that super ashy, icy blonde color, which is amazing. I'm gonna go in with green first, just in case any purple gets on the green. It'll be protected because the purple is very dark, even though I diluted it. So if you guys haven't seen my last video, yes, my voice sounds different. I got COVID for the first time in 4 years. It finally caught up to my ass. It was not fun. It was pretty horrendous. I didn't know what was wrong with me, and I really thought I wasn't gonna make it. And then on the 4th day, my taste buds and my smell decided to exit the chat, and I literally was like, I cannot live like this. If you guys know me, the 1 ounce of joy I get in life is food. Like literally that's what brings me serotonin. So when life decided to take that from me, I literally was crying like all day, every day. It sounds dramatic, but it's really not. Like when you already hate life, and then the one thing you have that brings you a little bit of solitude and peace is taken from you, it literally crushed me. I was so extremely upset. Some people never get it back, you know what I mean? And some people it takes months. Some people it comes back after 10 days and it's not gone that long, but some people literally never get it back, and I could not fathom living life like that. I was like, there's absolutely no way on this earth that I can live without my smell and my taste. Got pretty dark there for a minute. Also, this happened during my birthday, so no birthday cake for your bitch. Not only was it my birthday, but it was a huge milestone birthday. I turned 30 this year. Got COVID during my birthday. So yeah, it was such a fun time. Such a fun time. And so I did learn my lesson, and I'm acting like it's 2020 again. You see me out in public with a hand sanitizer and going crazy after I touch anything. I'm gonna bring my wipes to the store, my Lysol wipes. I am gonna go crazy again because my smell and my taste is coming back. It's not fully there yet. I can taste a tiny bit. I would say I can smell and taste 25% of what I could before. I'm still healing, like as you guys can hear in my voice and everything. I'm on day like 9. I'm still on the up and up, and I do think that my taste and my smell will get better and better as I heal. It was crazy. I've never experienced anything like this, and I was having crazy like brain fog. Like I couldn't function, you guys. I've never experienced anything like this. I've never been this sick in my life. Maybe when I was a kid I was that sick and I don't remember, but in my adult years I have never been that sick. My fever was over 104, and my husband and my mom were like, you're gonna have to go to the hospital if it doesn't break. All night it was 104. The regular temperature during the day was 103.1. That was my average temperature during the day. The body aches, the chills were unreal, you guys. I was in so much pain, and having a fever for like 3 days straight made me delirious. I was at the urgent care center filling out paperwork and I couldn't read it. Like I had to have my husband help me because I couldn't read what it was saying, and I was having a hard time understanding and reading things properly. So my husband had to help me fill out like all of my paperwork, and it took me a long time to like understand what the doctor was asking me. And I told them like, I'm having serious brain fog. I don't know if it's from having a fever for so many days. And she was like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. So that made me feel better, because I was kind of worried about like permanent brain damage from running a high fever for so long. And she's like, no, you're gonna be okay. So yeah, when she told me it was COVID, I literally could not believe it. I just never thought it would catch up to me. You know, it's been 4 years, and I do put hand sanitizer on often when I'm at the store, and I am still very cognizant of that stuff. I'm not as crazy as I was in 2020, but I still am like, you know, I'm kind of a freak about the hand sanitizer after I touch things. But I will say, I did not give it to myself. My husband gave it to me. I forgot to mention that we both had COVID together during my birthday. So yeah, thankfully he got it a couple days before I did, and then he gave it to me. So that way, by the time I was in like the deep parts of my sickness, he was able to take care of me. So I was very, very grateful that he got it before I did. A little upsetting that he gave it to me. So yeah, I was like, you gave me COVID. You need to start wearing hand sanitizer all the time and be very aware of what you're touching. He felt really bad though, obviously, that he gave it to me. So I'm not gonna harp on him too much. You know what I mean? I feel like it was inevitable, but all right, let me turn around. We're gonna do the green on the back part of my head, and then I'll spin around and talk to you guys a little more. Looking back at this video, I did not realize just how faded the green and the purple were. When I'm putting the new color at my roots here, compared to my ends, it looks like my ends are blonde, and I didn't realize just how faded the color was until I'm editing this and watching it back and saying like, oh my gosh, my hair was pretty much like blonde on the ends. That's crazy. But I will say, Underground Cosmetics, if you change your hair color often like I do and you don't want to commit to something, this brand is perfect for that. I honestly wish I would have ordered more purple and green and used that again, because it is so rare to find neon shades like that fade back out to a blonde and don't stain the hair. And as you guys can see, these two colors faded out absolutely beautifully and very easily, and they went right back to platinum blonde, and I could easily have dyed over my hair with a different color if I wanted to. All right, we're back. Let's do the purple. I don't know if you guys will be proud of me or ashamed of me, but while I was deathly sick and couldn't get up off the couch, you know what I managed to finally watch? Wednesday. I finally watched Wednesday, and I don't know if you'll be disappointed that it took me this long to see it, or happy that I finally saw it. I normally like to wait until there's at least 2 seasons of something till I watch it, because if not, I'll just forget what happened in the first season, and then I'll have to rewatch it anyway. So normally I try waiting. However, it's been a while, okay? And everybody's always been telling me I need to see it. Growing up, I never watched The Addams Family. I'm not familiar with the show. I know nothing about it, but it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty good. So after I got done watching that, I was trying to think like, okay, what spooky show is gonna like put me in the mood for Halloween, you know? And I was trying to think of a spooky show, and then it came to me, okay? Normally I watch Gilmore Girls. I love Gilmore Girls. Such fall vibes, such an innocent show. Then I remembered the show I used to watch when I was in high school, Pretty Little Liars. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that was like spooky vibes, you know? Like just the whole aura of the show gave spooky. So I started watching that. I'm currently on season 3. I never finished the series. A lot of it I haven't seen. I think I only watched the first like 3 seasons. So it is exciting. I remember I stopped watching it because it got a little too repetitive for me. You know, it was always like, who's A? Oh, this is A. It's same shit over and over. So that's why I stopped watching it originally back in like 2011, 2012. This time is definitely holding my interest a lot more, and I am staying more intrigued with it. I do in fact have a crush on Caleb. And I think it's because he looks like my husband. So by the time you guys see this, I might be done with it. Who knows? There is 7 seasons and I'm only on season 3. I just started season 3. I got a while to go, but I might have already seen it by the time you guys are watching this. I am so excited for Halloween this year, you guys. I don't have anything going on at all. No plans, but the aura of spooky time is just falling upon me. And I'm feeling the spooky MFN vibes. And Beetlejuice just came out. So I think tonight I might watch the old Beetlejuice. I do want to see the new one, but I'm gonna wait a while till it dies down in theaters, or I'll just wait till it comes out on a streaming platform and I can watch it there, because that's the one place I still get a little bit of anxiety is movie theaters. Everything else, my anxiety seems to have cleared. Movie theaters still scare me a little bit, and I still have a little bit of a hard time going to the movies. So depending on how long this movie stays busy, we'll see if I go and see it in theaters or not. I will say, watching Wednesday definitely made me fall in love with Jenna Ortega. Before I saw Wednesday, it was like right when the show came out and it was like crazy popular and the dance was going viral on TikTok and like all that stuff. My mom watched it as soon as it came out and she was like, oh my gosh, you have got to watch this show. You've got to watch this show. And she kept telling me about it. And I was like, I'm gonna wait till there's another season, blah, blah, blah. I'll just forget what happens if I don't wait till there's another season. And she kept saying like, oh my gosh, you remind me of Wednesday so much. I never knew what that meant. And then I started watching it and I was like, should I take that as a compliment? Or was that an insult? Now that I've seen the show, I'm like, all right, I get the vibes. I love that I remind her of like the spooky vibes. But I think she was meaning like even the personality. If you're wondering how I am, according to my mother, I am like Wednesday Addams. And I was really bummed about the COVID thing and losing my smell and taste, because literally spooky season is upon us. That's another reason I was like majorly upset about losing my smell and taste, because I wouldn't be able to taste any of the pumpkin spice stuff. I wouldn't be able to smell like the crisp fall leaves and everything. It's like the absolute worst time to lose my sense of smell and taste. I'm like, really, I couldn't have gotten this in like the middle of summer or something. It had to happen right as spooky time is coming and I want to smell all the pumpkin spice and fall scented things. I think I should have diluted this purple a little bit more, you guys. It still looks kind of dark and scary, so I feel like I should have diluted it a little more. This purple looks so pretty though. I already know it's gonna bleed like crazy though, which is not fun, but it's okay. I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna do the back real quick. Look at these two colors next to each other though. A little update for you guys. I now have full sense of smell and taste. It's been about 3 weeks since I first got COVID. I'm still dealing with some like lung issues, getting winded very easily, still having some coughing fits, still has a little bit of congestion, but I would say I'm like 90 to 95% better, which is amazing. Thankfully, my loss of taste and smell only lasted 4 days. It could have been way worse. So overall, I am very, very lucky. All right, instead of like sectioning this off in the back, I'm actually just going to apply it in the front and kind of like feel my way around and mush it around. Probably not the smartest decision, but it's the decision that's gonna work for me today, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very nervous to rinse this out. I'm scared we're gonna have a disaster on our hands, which I really would like to avoid. So let's hope no disasters and this purple doesn't bleed all over the green, because that's actually a very, very good possibility that happens. So let's hope it doesn't. I'm gonna use like cold ass water. Like I'm gonna use cold. Like it's gonna hurt my scalp. It's gonna be so cold. It's what I feel like I need to do in this situation. Normally I'll do like cool water, or like lukewarm, but this time I'm definitely gonna have to use some cold water, and I'm probably gonna have to rinse it out section by section and be very, very mindful about which section I rinse out first. So I'll probably do this section, then this one, and then we can do the green ones. I will say I do love this purple and I am liking it more than the underground one. The underground one's super pretty, and it's normally I would prefer that purple because of how quickly it faded. It didn't last a super, super long time, which again, normally I would like, but I just feel like I didn't even get to enjoy these colors. Literally, they washed out within like a week They were pastel and I didn't really get to live in them and like enjoy the Halloween hair. I debated like, okay, should I switch my hair color now or should I re-dye it? And my husband and I were both like, no, we need to refresh this color because it is just a beautiful color combo. And I can't fathom giving it up yet. So we both decided, nah, let's keep it a little bit longer. I was thinking maybe of trying to switch like orange and black, but I don't know. The purple and green this year really got me like feeling it. I'm really, really feeling the purple and green. I am only gonna leave this on for like 30 minutes because the colors are more intense. If they were diluted a lot more, I would let it sit for an hour, but because they are pretty potent colors, I am only going to let these sit for like 20 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna let this sit and process. Let me spin around and show you like the full, here you go. There's what it looks like. I'm gonna let this sit, rinse using cold water, and I'll be right back. Hopefully I do not mess this up while rinsing, you guys. Please send me your good vibes. I'll be right back. Let's see if I messed it up. All right, hair is successfully washed out. It did not bleed on each other. The purple was very prominent and it did run purple, but I made sure to use cold water and I did rinse each section at a time. I don't even want to think about how difficult it's going to be to wash, but for now, it is so beautiful, you guys. I am obsessed with this green and this purple. This purple, oh my gosh, the depth is gorgeous. She is just a queen. I am obsessed with this color. Let me spin around and show you the back. Here's the side. Look how cool. Here's the back. Look how cool that looks, you guys. Are you kidding me right now? I'm obsessed with the depth of the purple and the depth of the green. They are just so pretty. I love it so much. Got my Alani Nu and we match. Cute. I want to show you guys my purse real quick that I'm carrying around this year because it matches my hair so good. Look how cute, you guys. It has the green, like the neon green stitching. And then this side is a different face. But this is the purse I'm carrying this year. Whenever I do purple and green hair, I carry this purse. And then whenever I do orange and black, I carry my orange and black pumpkin purse. But look how cute, you guys. This with my Alani Nu. Ooh, the vibes are immaculate. So there we go. Here's what it looks like. So beautiful. The pigmentation is so rich and it has so much depth to it. I do have a coupon code for Lunar Tides, so if you ever want to shop Lunar Tides, definitely use a coupon code. Doesn't have to be mine, but definitely find yourself a coupon code. I will leave the information for Lunar Tides in the description down below. They have some of the best hair dye out there. They have a huge shade selection. They have really bright neons that are UV. They have really dark, earthy colors. They just have like every color under the sun. Absolutely love Lunar Tides. So I'll leave a link to them in the description down below. That is all for today's video. Thanks for coming along the journey of refreshing my Halloween hair color with me. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there, and if you were to follow my Instagram, you would have already seen the process of me refreshing my hair color. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.